It has been an icy cold start in the sales department here this February, and this weekend stayed true to that. I only have 8 sales to show you from the weekend, 2 on Friday, 2 on Saturday, and 4 today, Super Bowl Sunday. And none of them are great, but you know what? You gotta take the good with the bad. You know, you always find the silver lining in not having a lot of sales for the weekend. Now, I have more time to list because the packaging is going to be easy. And that just means those big sales are just gonna come on a different day. So let's show you what we got here. We have a New Era hat. I still have not really figured out what that is. I tried to look into it. That is an octopus holding an R. I was getting a bunch of hats at a garage sale and he threw this one in. I didn't really want it, but you know what? I listed it a long time ago and it eventually sold for $4. It is going to Sherwood, Oregon. Believe it or not, that's the only thing that is going to take any effort packaging. You always want to put a hat in a box, folks. Next up, the next one I got in a big cards buyout over on Dibdit.com. Shout out Poker Dude over there. I got some Tomb Raider cards there. I paid, cents a piece for each item in this giant bundle I got, and this sold for $5 and it's going to Cincinnati, Ohio. That was it for Friday. Then we moved on to Saturday, and woo, it just kept getting non-exciting. First couple of Ripcord bracelets. I got these as a free giveaway on a live auction. I'm not a big hiker, so I do not need any Ripcord bracelets, so I listed them, and they sold for a few bucks, and they're headed to Miami, Florida. They're going to do some sort of recreational fun with those. My Hero Academia, another thing that I got for cents in a big bundle win on Dibdit.com. This one sold for $6, and it's going to St. Francis, Minnesota. And that wrapped Saturday. Then we get to Sunday, which at least had a couple of okay ones. First up, this Nike tee, another acquirement from Dibdit.com. I got this from Thomas Fines, Nines Fines, Thomas Lane. I got this for $2 on one of his auctions. It sold for $12, and it's going to Twinsburg, Ohio. This next one, I was getting a bunch of Vera at a garage sale, and for $3 a pop, and they were all Vera, so I stopped looking. This one's not Vera. So this is just an unbranded, made to look like Vera. It's just a quilted handbag. It's not as high quality as Vera. It's sold for, boom, 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 $5. And it's going to Huntington, West Virginia. Not something I would have picked up if I would have really looked, but I got a good handful of Veras from this garage sale, so... And those were already gone. And here's some evidence that current events affect your sales. I've talked about the CDs that I'm just rattling off for a couple bucks a pop now, the leftovers from a collection buyout. And this was one of them, Kid Rock. He's been listed for quite some time, Rock and Roll Jesus, on the day he performed. So there you go, Kid Rock. Be that as it may. Vera Bradley is our last thing. We were just talking about Vera. This one I paid $5 for. It's new at tags. It's sat for a while. I don't know why this didn't go for more. It only went for $15, and it, But you live and you learn. I did pay $5 for this, so not a lot of huge, great flips, but some fun stuff. That's going to Sun City, Florida. Somebody's going to have this beautiful, Canyon Sunset. For $15. If you think these people are getting deals, just visit my eBay. They're there for you too.